Abhiram Ritwik. You don't want to be waking him up so early. He's just walked in. Another very hard-hitting batter. A bit of a stare from Uwais Khan. This is going to be a good contest. We'd love to see some professional rivalry at times. Coming close to the stumps of Uwais. Trying to get the ball in towards Abhiram. Trying to get that LBW and bold into his favor. But he can afford to slightly pitch the ball further up. Because with that kind of a length, Abhiram Ritwik, even if he's thudded onto the pads, it's just going to go over the stumps. Try to bowl a little fuller. You can't really take your chances. You need to have that belief in yourself. Swing and a miss once again. This is terrific stuff. He's going upstairs. He's given a wide. Yes, he's stunned. Farman Ali stunned. The umpire has called that as the first extra in this inning, and CSS opened their account with a wide. Uwais Khan seems to be a lot more fitter. Met him 40 to 45 days ago, if I can recall, and since then seems to be much slimmer and fitter. This has been worked away towards fine leg. Direct hit will be close. Need to be very, very careful. Because looking at the current scenario of the game is of what 7 districts have scored, CSS are having an upper hand in this game. And it's such an important game, mind you, for CSS, because if they go on to lose this game, they'll be out of the tournament. So knowing that, there will be a bit of pressure on CSS. 7 districts have won their game comprehensively, the opening game of theirs. But CSS, they've got their work cut out. They need to beat the mighty 7 districts to stay alive in this competition. It's going to be Ranjit Mani to be facing the first ball in this game. 2 runs added to the score, and both have come in the form of extras. So both the batters are yet to get off the mark, and Ranjit Mani, the captain, will have to set an example and lead from the front. His services are certainly going to be required in this crucial encounter. Booming in swinger. This is the ball which I was talking about. He can afford to do so, and he's been picking a lot of wickets with this ball. So it was very strange to see Uwais Khan with that kind of a length which he was bowling. It was a little short, and Abhiram Ritwik, who's just walked in, it's his first over. He's not really going to take any unnecessary chances on those good length deliveries, which surely I believe is going to go over the top of the stumps, because there is some bounce and juice in the surface. We saw how Haider, Muhammad Ali and Jihan, they were utilizing this wicket to their advantage, and they were making life tough for the top order batters of 7 districts. Full toss. Missed out on that, and that's all because Abhiram Ritwik premeditatedly thought, I'm not going to really go for a big shot. I'll just see off this over. So first over is gone. It's 3 for no loss. This is a very interesting move by the captain, Saeed Haider Shah. He's thrown the ball to Mohammad Irfan. So Irfan is going to share the new ball alongside Uwais Khan. Another bowler who doesn't really bowl with pace. doesn't have that pace. He bowls somewhere around 110 kilometers, 115 kilometers. But he's got vast experience and he bowls those nice little cutters. Swing and a miss. There you go. Straight away. Hint of movement. The ball is still new. It's just a second over. So we will expect the ball to jag around, move in the air, off the wicket, seam. This is where Ranjit Mali and Abhiram Ritwik will have to be a little careful. Just stay in the middle. If they don't lose wickets, CSS, they will somehow manage to score this target because this is below par is what they've scored, 7 districts. That one came in sharply towards Ranjit Mani. Mohammad Irfan, this is what he will do. He will mix up his length, swing the ball both ways. But the disadvantage is that he doesn't have that much pace. So the batters will more often than not read the swing early. And also one more disadvantage is that the moment he releases the ball, it swings early. So you can really read and see which way the ball is swinging. He doesn't really swing the ball late. Just like that. It swung way too early. So you know that it's going to come inside and you can choose and pick your shots. Nonetheless, the captain has his own plans and let's see if it goes in their favor. 5 for no loss. That is not a problem. It's a decent start so far. Ranjit and Abhiram, they are taking their time to get their eye in the middle, apply themselves in the middle. Because 136 in T20 game, that could be always chased down at any given time. Beautifully done. That is an excellent ball. Ranjit Mani, you can see him not using his feet. Both the feet getting planted in the surface and no real feet movement. Just trying to play it away from the body. Very unlike Ranjit Mani because usually we see him is very busy at the crease, uses his feet beautifully, gets into the line of the ball so early. But on that occasion, that wasn't the best of shot selections we have seen from the skipper Ranjit. Good to see Syed Haider Wasi Shah is marshalling his troop nicely. We saw Ranjit Mani, how involved he was in the game. After every delivery, he was always in contact with the bowler, always giving him a few words of advice, appreciating the bowler. Well, this is up in the air. It hasn't been timed. And it's been put down. This was an easy chance. No excuses. And straight away, Mohammad Irfan in his very first over almost produced a wicket for his side. In swinging delivery, came down the track. Abhiram Ritwik wanted to really smash it towards mid-wicket. In the end, just could not hold on to it. And he's been put down. So good over by Mohammad Irfan. He's only given 3 runs. Nicely played. And that's going to be a single to close out the second over. CSS are 7 for no loss. Avais Khan to continue with his second over, ball beautifully in the first. Love to see him bowl a bit more fuller, even if it's too full, doesn't really matter because the ball is really coming in sharply. Oh, he's missed out. He certainly missed out on that one because it was really there to be just flick it away. And in the end, it's going to be only a single. Ranjit Mani will have to really take the charge today. He's the captain and really take the matters in his own hands. Will have to really give purpose to his batting, give value to his batting, because that's a big, big wicket. Ranjit Mani's. Oh, that is some improvisation, but finding the fielder. No damage done, only a single. Ranjit Mani, he knows that just 5 meters either side of the fielder, that would have been a 4, but unlucky, hitting it straight to him. And well done by the fielder. He has definitely saved a few runs. One thing more of us, he needs to be a little mindful of that, not to be predictable. Try to bowl an outswinger or an off cutter, maybe a bouncer as well, because he does have that pace, so he can up to bowl a bouncer. Oh, there you go. He's heard me, I guess. Well bowled. It's a very good delivery. It's always good to test the batter early on. Surprise the batter with a short, sharp bouncer. And that was a very good sharp bumper. But equally well played and dealt with in the end by Abhiram Ritwik. CSS, they should not be even looking at the scorecard. All they have to do is just keep their wickets intact, just weather the storm. Don't give a wicket in the first 6 overs. The wicket will play along very nicely after that. That's the delivery I was talking about, that booming in swinger. And Awais Khan has struck. They have drawn the first blood. It's Abhiram Ritwik. Will have to go back to the dugout. Oh, beautiful. It's an absolute peach of a delivery. And Awais Khan, there he goes. There's a celebration. He knows he's picked up a big scalp, and this is the breakthrough. And the wicket desperately 7 districts were after. It's 9 for 1. Albin Alias comes at number 3 position. And this is a very, very important position in any side when you come into bat. So it's not going to be easy though, because you're facing the lights of Awais Khan. He's swinging the ball in. It's coming so late into the right-handers. That is what making it so difficult to judge if it's going to come in or is it going to go away. This is what makes Awais Khan different from the other left-arm fast bowlers here in the UAE domestic circuit. What a fine talent. He's been looked after so well. Their management, their coaches, they've been taking good care of him. And really he's turned out to be a fine talent, a rare gem to have in your side. Awais Khan steaming in once again. Yeah, that is gonna be a wide. Just trying to bowl a little too quicker, it seemed like, and that's the reason maybe it just slipped out of his handbag, because that was a huge wide. Surely was trying to bowl a little quicker, and that's why I just lost the grip from the ball. A wry smile on the face of Syed Haider Wasi Shah. He's enjoying his outing. That's how he plays, the captain Syed Haider Wasi Shah. A very jolly character, inspiring leader. Sharp delivery, and this might just be called as a wide. No, the umpire has given that one for the over. It's turning out to be an excellent over yet again by Awais Khan. Yeah, he's a new ball specialist. Knows how to be bowling with the new ball. Knows when to bowl a bouncer to a batter. Really sets up the batter. You saw how he set up the batter early on to get rid of him. Bowling those fuller deliveries, and all of a sudden he bowled a sharp bouncer and then brought one in sharply into that middle stump and got rid of him. This one has been flicked away beautifully past square leg. Aftab does the cleanup work before Awais Khan has bowled a magnificent over. It's 3 gone, 11 for 1. Mohammad Irfan has been given another over, and rightfully so, because he bowled an excellent first over, gave only 4 runs. He was swinging the ball both ways. So Albin Alias and Ranjit Mani will now have a responsibility on their shoulders to really take this game deep. Required run rate is pretty much in their grasp. Beautifully bowled, equally well played, coming behind the line of the ball and beautifully going with that back foot defense, Albin Alias. The good thing and the privilege and the advantage which CSS has, that they know they're not really chasing a big target, so they can really take time in the center, apply themselves in the middle. Albin Alias can play a few deliveries. That's going to be a wide, one more extra added to the telly. So there's no need for that rush that you really need to get 50 or 45 odd runs in the power play. The required run rate is below 8 runs per over. That is pretty much achievable, and we're still only in the 4th over. So still, I believe CSS is having an upper hand in the game, and 7 districts, they'll need to get regular breakthroughs. This is flicked in the air. Lukman Faisal, the short mid-wicket position, does well to keep them just for a single. Short delivery, another wide. Yes, it is. He's trying a bit too much here, Mohammad Irfan, and that is all because you can see what Ranjit Mani is doing. He's standing at the middle stump guard, and when Mohammad Irfan, he's just about to bowl the delivery, when he's about to explode onto his action, that's where Ranjit Mani really shuffles more across to the offside, towards the off stump. And that's why he was just trying to take the ball away from his arc. And this time he's moved away, is Ranjit Mani. So he's kept himself busy at the crease, and he's really making the bowler think. It's a good little contest which we're witnessing. Let's see how Albin Alias is going to play Mohammad Irfan in this over. Is he going to really go after him, or is he just going to play at the merit of the ball? Beautifully done. That's a very good stroke along the carpet, intentionally keeping it down the ground and getting another single. All CSS now will have to do, even after the power plays ended, need to ensure that they don't miss out the singles and doubles. That's where the bowlers will get really frustrated. It will make Syed Haider Wasi Shah, the skipper, think. So ensure you don't really play a lot of dot deliveries. Rotation of strike is going to be a key factor for CSS. That's a wild swing. It's a loud appeal as well. Umpire seems to be unmoved. Mohammad Irfan, he's not appealing, he's pleading to the umpire. But the umpire has not moved an inch. It was a wild hike. Trying to go for a big shot was the captain Ranjit Mani. But in the end, missing it altogether. So no boundaries conceded in this over by Mohammad Irfan. It's just that couple of wides offered. Otherwise, he's been really making life difficult for both the batters in the middle. I won't be surprised if Syed Hyderabadi Shah gives him another go. This is slashed up in the air and away from Aftab. Another couple of runs added to the tally. Good over yet again by Mohammad Irfan. It's 4 gone, 18 for 1. Right there inside Hyderabadi Shah, he's going to introduce spin for the first time. It's going to be Aftab Javed. He bowled brilliantly in the first game. And yet again, he's got a big responsibility on to his shoulders. Left arm spinner will really mix up things beautifully. So this is going to be a good little contest. We're going to see spin for the first time in this innings. That's a poor delivery, and Aftab Javed has gotten away with it. Albin Alias, his eyes lit up when he saw the short delivery. He could have just hit that anywhere, but instead, he's hit it so hard, but into the hands of Lukman Faisal. So just a single. Worked away towards mid-wicket straight away. A loud call by Ranjit Mani and well responded by Albin Alia. So this is what I was just discussing in the last over, that CSS, they need to ensure that they keep on picking up the singles. That will frustrate Team 7 Districts because they are well aware that they're not really defending a big target. So automatically then the bowlers will start bowling wayward deliveries. Nicely done. It's been worked away. And this might just be a couple of runs. Yes, it is. Good bit of running. That's a vicious throw by Wahab Hassan, and I think it struck Ranjit Mani on the elbow. He seems to be in a lot of pain. Surely he needs medical attention. He's down. Oh, he seems to be in a lot of discomfort. That ball really came so quickly onto him. I think it was Wahab Hassan, and mind you, he's got a rocket of an arm. He's got a bullet of a throw. He was trying to make a run out. But Ranjit just getting in the way, and that has really struck him hard. Well, whilst Ranjit Mani takes medical attention, we'll take a short little break. Right then, so the play resumes, and Ranjit Mani, he's back up on his feet. He's a strong bloke. He's a strong man, and good to see him. He's okay. Just got that magic spray applied onto his elbow. And in comes Aftab Javed once again. This one has been cut away beautifully, and there you go, Lukman Faisal once again getting into the act. He's an absolute live wire in the field and extremely well fielded. This is something which you will see. That's very normal. Seven Districts by far are one of the best fielding sides in the UAE domestic circuit. They've got some excellent fielders. They train really, really hard. They look after their fitness. And you can see how fit these men are in black and orange. Quiet over by Aftab Javed. He's given only 5 runs but want to finish strong. That's going to be ramped away towards fine leg, but no power behind the shot. And they will scamper back for easy couple of runs to end the 5th over. CSS, they're going along nicely. It's 25 for 1. It's going to be Wajid Khan for the first time in this match. He bowled 3 overs in the last game he played, and he gave away 31 runs, was slightly expensive and also didn't pick up a wicket. He's given the new ball, not the new ball, sorry, he's been given the last over of the power play, but the ball is still relatively new, and that's a very good shot by Albin Alias. What a way to welcome Wajid Khan. It wasn't the best of deliveries to start off proceedings, too full, width offered. And Albin Alias has played a gorgeous little cover drive. Beautifully played. Doesn't really overstride. And he saw that the fielder was placed at the short cover position. So after he beats him, that was always going to be a boundary. So this is not looking good at the moment for Seven Districts Cricket Academy. What a lovely shot. This is so pleasing to the eye. Elegance pouring from the blade of Albin Alias. That's a glorious looking stroke. Have a look at this back foot punch. Oh, so gorgeous does this man look when he's on song. Albin Alias has played a delightful stroke to get back-to-back boundaries in this over, so they are doing the cover-up work in the last over of the power play. Is that a caught behind? No, it is. Just getting a little over-ambitious is the keeper and the bowler. Yeah, it looks like Albin Alias is very strong at the back foot. Every time we saw that the bowlers, they've opted to go short at him, he just gets into those excellent positions and really punches it. He's got a good stick in his hand. It's a good willow which he's holding. Well left. That is very well left. Well played by Albin Alias. He saw that the ball was slightly swinging away from him, and that's where he decided he doesn't want to really poke his bat onto that one. It's just a couple of more deliveries remaining in the power play, and CSS are going along nicely with that required run rate still under control. Beautifully bowled. It's a good comeback here by Wajid after conceding 2 back-to-back boundaries initially. He's found the right length and also marginally adjusting his line as well, bringing it a lot closer towards that off stump and 4th stump channel. Just there, yeah. That's a very good delivery and equally well played by Albin Alias. Soft hands. and taking a single to retain strike in the next over. The power play is done and dusted. CSS are 34 for 1. It's going to be Aftab Javed to continue, and rightfully so. He bowled an excellent over in the power play, and now he will have the leverage to bowl a little more freely because the field is going to be open. 5 fielders outside the circle. Now he can bowl with a lot more courage and without any fear. And on the other end, you will see now CSS, how they will go about their business, how they'll build up this innings. So far in the power play, we didn't really see them going after the bowlers, and that was the right approach. That's not a bad ploy at all because they have 9 wickets in their hands. Oh, they don't have 9 wickets in their hand. They've got 8 now because they have knocked over Albin Alias. Once again, it's a drag down, and the batter has chopped back onto the stumps, trying to cut that and just playing it a little too early. Ball slightly keeping a little low as well. Albin Alias cannot believe his luck. That's very unfortunate for him, but nonetheless, this is good stuff by 7 Districts. Aftab Javed has gotten them an important breakthrough in the important juncture of this game. It's 34 for 2. The new batter he's just walked in is Vishnuraj MP, another experienced campaigner. He's been around with the team CSS for a long time. And he's come out at a situation where his team needs only 107 runs. They're not really chasing a big target. And the required run rate is below 8 runs per over, which in modern day cricket is pretty much achievable. So all they need to do is keep in mind that they play out all the 20 overs, because if they go on to play out 20 overs, they will be achieving this target. So don't really look for those boundaries and maximums. It's not really required. Try to take singles and surely the loose ball will come your way. Straight away, Vishnu MP's off the mark. Bit of a fumble. This might allow them to come back for the second. Yes, it does. They pick up 2 more important runs. I was just mentioning what just happens if when the batters, they look for the singles and doubles, and if they succeed on doing that, that's where the bowlers, they start doing different things because they think, right, I'm not getting any wickets. He just keep on nudging me around. I need to do something different. This is where the bowlers make the mistake, and that's where the batters cash on to those loose deliveries. So you need to play with the bowler's mind. Don't let him settle. Because if you let the bowler settle, he's really going to have an upper hand on you and dominate the proceedings. Worked away beautifully for a single Vishnuraj MP. He's a very smart cricketer. Value his wickets. He won't really throw away his wicket just like that. He will apply himself in the middle, which is pretty much affordable from this point of the game. Talking about Aftab, this has been a magnificent over. Beautiful. That is a very good delivery, and Aftab Javed is doing a great job for his side. It's 7 gone. 37 for 2. Well, if you talk about the last game, Seven Districts, they used six bowlers, and if I tell you, the only bowler was Awais Khan to pick up wickets. He picked up three wickets against Abu Dhabi Smashers, and all the rest of the five bowlers, they could not pick up single wicket. So this is a perfect opportunity for Wajid Khan to pick up a wicket or two into his telly. It's a very good ball. It's a very good contest so far. The match is equally well poised, I would say. Yeah, they have scored just the 140, but on this kind of wicket, where there's plenty of assistance for the fast bowlers, I believe they do have a real chance, Seven Districts, to restrict the opponents. Yeah, this is not going to help the cause. This is one thing Seven Districts cannot afford to do: bowl extras. Each and every run is going to be so vital from here onwards. And talking about the bowling in this tournament, the top five bowlers, number one is Hazrat Bilal from Prem Heights, a fast bowler. Number three is Saif Ali Ghori, fast bowler. Mudassir Hussain, fast bowler from ALS. Tap and run. This could be out. Direct hit was required, and they will take rather a single on an overthrow. These are the little things which really matter in this over. Wajid Khan, he first bowled a dot delivery, then he bowled a wide, giving one run, and then the next delivery, there was never a single there, overthrow and given one more run. So two runs have just been gifted to Team CSS. They need to value runs here, Seven Districts, because they don't have many to defend. This has been driven towards the point region, will only be a single. Yeah, I was just mentioning about the top five bowlers so far in this tournament. Only one bowler is a spinner, and that is Rizwan Saber at number 2 with 5 wickets. Apart from that, all the other four bowlers are fast bowlers. Shows it's a fast bowler's friendly wicket. There is a lot to offer for the fast bowlers if you pitch the ball at the right areas. This has been worked away towards fine leg. Not the most elegant of strokes. Couldn't really get it from his bat. But will get one more run. Now for the first time in this game, the required run rate has crept up more than 8. Seven Districts will really believe that they do have a fair chance to be winning this game. But their motto and objective has to be keep on picking wickets, because containing 140, don't think so it's going to really work in their favor. And on the other end, if we talk about CSS, they've got 8 wickets in their hands. All they need is one big over in the middle, and also they can just keep on nudging for the singles and doubles and wait for the loose deliveries, and job will be done in the end. Don't just have that pressure in your mind that you're playing one of the top sides, Seven Districts. Keep that out of your head. It's going to be another single to close out the 8th over. It's 43 for 2. This is going to be an interesting contest. Vishnu Raj being a left-handed batter, Aftab Javed being a left-arm spinner. He's going to bring the ball in towards him. Oh, for a split of a second, Vishnu Raj MP really wanted to go after this ball, but at the last split of a second, he thought, no, let's just not take any unnecessary chances because that's pitched in a very good area. Good delivery. Dot balls will definitely put pressure on CSS. This is one thing they have to be a little mindful of. Don't play too many dot deliveries. That required run rate is going to quickly climb up above 10 runs per over. Then it's going to be tough to be coming back in the game. Because what's going to happen then, your batters will try to play those big shots, and in the process, if they lose a wicket, that means a new batter will have to come and then rebuild, reconstruct the innings. That's just not going to be easy. You don't want to be putting so much pressure on the middle of the batters, leaving a lot of runs behind when there's not many overs remaining. So Ranjit Mani and MVP need to really take the charge, and someone has to really take the responsibility, because certainly the boundaries have dried up. The 7 districts are really charged up. You can see the body language of them. You can hear a lot of chirping in the middle. They do sense they have a real chance, because CSS by no means have really gotten away with a flyer. This is the top edge, and luckily away from Awais Khan. So 3 runs only coming in this over, and slowly, steadily, 7 districts are coming back. They're making their way. They're sneaking in back in this game. And one of the batters now, Ranjit or MVP, will have to go big. Shy the stumps. Direct hit was required. Quality stuff we're witnessing. Aftab Javed yet again has bowled a magnificent over. It's 47 for 2 after 9. Still persisting with Wajid Khan, because he bowled an excellent last over. That's the reason he's getting one more over to bowl. And why not? He's doing a fine job for his side. Has really pitched the ball in the right areas. Still no signs of Wahab Hassan. We'll see him in action soon. Left arm spinner. This is down the leg. Easy decision for the umpire. Always going to go down the leg side. Yeah, the bowlers, they always feel that they are in for a chance. And that has struck once again. Yeah, he's okay. We saw Ranjit Mani. He was struck really hard with that rocket of an arm bullet throw by Wahab Hassan on the elbow. He got some medical attention. He's okay. And now it was his mate down on the other end, Vishnu Raj MP. He was down, and straight away 7 districts players, they gathered around to check if he's okay. Great sportsman spirit shown by these men in black and orange. That's a short delivery and might be just called as a wide. No, the umpire thought otherwise and has not given that as a wide. So another dot delivery. Pressure is mounting on Team CSS. I think it's high time Ranjit or Vishnu Raj MP decide that one of the batters, either one of us should take the charge and try to look for those big strokes. I understand they are trying to take the game deep, but you don't want that required run rate to creep up to 11, 12 runs per over. Not against 7 districts. Because Wahab Hassan hasn't bowled yet. That's up in the air. It's been pulled away. And has he taken it? Yes, he has. It's Zainullah. He is one of the safest fielders, and you can see that the pressure was rising. It was mounting on CSS because they weren't getting runs quickly. So somebody had to go for a big shot. And Wajid pulled a nice sharp bumper, which hurried on to Vishnuraj MP, and Zainullah, safe as a house, has taken a very good diving catch. And seven districts are right back in this game. This match is nicely hanging in the balance. It's 48 for 3. Rajat Ganesh, as the new batter, has played a lot of games for Team CSS. I remember he was so young when he joined Team CSS, and he's still young. He's got agility, still very athletic. He's still so fit. Good to see Rajat Ganesh still with Team CSS. Wily old customer. He's been into these situations before. You need someone like Rajat Ganesh to be coming out to bat at this kind of situation where your team needs 93 more runs in 10.3. It's getting slightly difficult. And just to remind the viewers, CSS, they have lost their opening game earlier. So if they lose, they'll be eliminated from this tournament. Nudged away towards fine leg for a single, and straight away Rajat Ganesh is off the mark with a single. Ranjit Mani and Rajat Ganesh, they do have a excellent camaraderie. They have batted together. They have had good little partnerships in the past as well. And once again, they find themselves in a situation, another dot delivery. There's a nice smile on the face of Wajid Khan. He's really enjoying his outing in the middle. Farman Ali smiling. And he's getting onto the nerves of Ranjit Mani. Farman Ali is certainly a character. He always has to say something or the other. Beautifully bowled. Quick single. And another overthrow. We'll get a couple of runs in the form of leg by maybe. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. No, it's been given as runs, so it has come off the bat. We're halfway through in the second innings, and this should go down to the wire. It's 10 gone, 51 for 3.
Fifty-one for 3 at halfway stage. Aftab Javed is bowled brilliantly. Continuing here into his last over. 1 for 15 of 3.1 overs. Oh, using the feet there. And I think he's got back as well. That'll be a wide delivery. Saw him coming. Pushed it across, and good take by Farman Ali, but Ranjit Mani managed to get back in time. Ranjit Mani on 16 of 20 deliveries. He's found it difficult to get going on this pitch. Worked away through mid wicket and finds the fielder in the deep. That was a bit of a chip shot there from Ranjit Mani. And he's carried that straight to the fielder. I don't think so. He was trying to hit it for six. He was trying to keep the ball down. Just that bottom man coming into play. Takes out the man. Another wicket goes down. 53 for 4. And 7 districts. They are on top here. "53 for 4. New batsman is Danish Sarhadi. The wicketkeeper comes out to bat with his side in considerable trouble. The required rate has climbed up over 9 runs per over. On this track, they're just playing few tricks. It could be tricky. Good delivery there. Round the wicket. He's not a big spinner of the ball, but keeps it very simple. Bowls it straight wicket to wicket line. Relies on his accuracy. Chip back to the bowler. Wonderful spell coming in from Aftab Javed. Such a handy cricketer to have in your side. Can bat in the top 5. Can bowl 4 overs. Excellent work. Just 2 runs of the over and a wicket for Aftab. Oh, there's a confusion. And that looks close. Maybe he's just made it there. That's the end of the over. 11 overs gone, 54 for 4. That is the replay. Last ball, last over. There was a bit of a confusion. But eventually they get through safely enough. Wajid has utilized these conditions quite well. He's also into his last over. Gets beaten. Not easy as a new batter to come in and get going on this surface. He's playing few tricks. The odd ball is just keeping lower. It's just taking off of a good length rather quickly, and that is surprising the batters. Side edge there. He's trying to hit the ball too hard. Outside edge. And a brilliant take there from Farman Ali. That's an excellent catch. Danish Saradi never looked comfortable in his brief stay at the crease. Finds the outside edge. Low towards his right. That's a very good catch from Farman Ali. Half the side back in the pavilion for CSS. 54 for 5 now. And 7 districts. They will feel they are on top now. Fifty-four for 5. Wajat has been brilliant with the ball. Excellent catch from Farmanari to dismiss Danish Saradi, and the hard-hitting all-rounder comes in. Haider Razak, who can bat. This situation is quite tricky though. Maybe he got some bat on it, or he's just missing leg stump there. Current rate is just 4.7 runs per over. That goes to show the difficulty they have found to rotate strike or get any impetus into this innings. Required run rate is jumped over 10. It's going to be tough run chase. Oh, that one just kept a little low. Lot of oohs and ahs there. That one was bowled at the stumps and kept low. "56 for 5. How well 7 districts have bowled. Good Yorker offside off stump. Kept it out. Haider Razak picks up a single. 12 overs gone. 57 for 5. After 12 overs, 57 for 5, CSS group really struggling in this contest. Needing a further 84 at 10.5 runs per over in the last 8. Well, that has gone right through him. Adil Razak, he likes to hit the ball hard. Oh, he's knocked him over. Going across the line is Adil Razak, and he's paid the price. Wahab Hassan with a magnificent delivery. He has gone right through. That is wonderful result for Seven Districts. They're on top, 57 for 6. $57 for 6 in deep trouble. CSS group. Wahab Hassan has struck with his second delivery. Off the spell. What a good ball it was. Rajat Ganesh at the non-strikers end really holds the key here. Although he's just faced 3 deliveries so far. Wahab over the wicket to the left-hander. That's another good delivery. He's attacking the stumps here. Wahab has started off quite nicely, keeping things very simple. Giving absolutely nothing away. That's his strength. That's his stock delivery as well, which one goes straight on. Night way on the onside, looking for the second. Not there. $59 for 6. Clearly struggling here. CSS group. Can they find a way? Dot ball to finish. 13 overs gone. 59 for 6. Mohammad Irfan comes back into the attack. None for 11 of his 2 overs. Offside off stump beats Rajat Ganesh. He had the opportunity to put that one away. They must remain positive if they are to compete. How well they have bowled. Last game of the day has been a long one. We are into the next day now. It's early morning. poor delivery worked fine from Wahab Hassan. Apologies. It's Rajat Ganesh who really holds the key. Quality player. 5 of 7 deliveries. MP. VP in the middle. Irfan really running in hard here around the wicket. Good delivery beats him. A superb length. Now that is a problem for CSS group, that they don't have someone who can get the scoreboard moving from the other end. Irfan once again showing his worth. Pulled away. No real timing behind that one. Just went straight to square leg. Eighty required of the last 6.2 overs. Really struggling against this attack. They say you only judge the pitch when both teams bowl at it. Now it goes to show, if you have the self-belief, you can do wonders. Top edge, away from all of those fielders. And Irfan looking at it, is not impressed with that fielding effort. 3 runs of the over so far. Once again, he's economical. He's doing a mighty fine job. Important delivery here for Irfan. He's got to finish well here. That is what he'll be looking at. That is chipped in the air. Chance and taken. It's Syed Haider who takes the catch. It's Irfan who strikes again. And CSS group, they are falling apart. That was a simple chance which is taken quite easily by Aftab. 62 for 7. $62 for 7 after 14 overs. Wahab Hassan continuing. Gives himself room. Rajat Ganesh. He's the last real hope for CSS. If they are to get close to this total, it looks really difficult at the moment. Oh, he's asking the question. Pleading there. Farman Ali and Wahab went straight away. But the umpire is unmoved. 79 required. Moving outside leg stump, then shuffling across. Clever bit of bowling. Bowling that off stump line. What a wonderful performance coming in from Seven Districts once again. Discipline, sticking to the plans. That is a good shot. Will test the fielder in the deep. So quick to get to the ball of Tab Javed. Look at those figures for Wahab. 3 runs and a wicket so far. Another single on the onside. At this stage, ones won't really bother Seven Districts. It's about just maintaining the pressure, not allowing them to get boundaries. Hit away straight for another single. Things are looking difficult here for CSS Group. 15 overs done and dusted, 65 for 7. Irfan will bowl his last over. That is nicely played. Stylish punch off the back foot from Rojit. Now it's going to be Gyan Chaturanga on strike. That'll be a wide offside off stump. If I can afford to bowl straight at the stumps, especially to the number 9. Again, giving nothing away. They've been relentless. $67 for 7. Further 74 looks a long way off. Just 29 deliveries. That required rate is almost touching 16 runs per over. .68 with that single. Nothing much happening at the moment. They're just trying to occupy the crease. Won't really do them wonders. The verge of being knocked out of this tournament, CSS Group. That one has been heaved away towards long on for a single. Irfan is really mixing it up here. delivery. That one just nipped back in off the seam. And they're just trying to occupy the crease. I think they got to show some real intent. It's now or never sort of situation for CSS group. You just can't allow a bowler bowl a decent length. You got to use your feet, show that intent, look to get after the bowling. He's knocked him over with a wonderful delivery. He's gone full and straight. That's beautifully bowled by Irfan. Gone right through the defense of Shotaranga. He's gone for 269 for 8. Wow, continuing. This is skied up in the air. Another chance. And Roger takes the catch. They are 9 down now. Wonderful bowling from Harbison, tossing the ball up, getting it to just bounced on him a little. He had no choice but to go for it. Good catch by Wajid. 69 for 9. Wahab Hassan has got 2 wickets, 69 for 9. Can he finish it off here? Quicker delivery, almost got through. Superb stuff from Wahab Hassan and 7 districts. Defending a modest total, they have shown their class with the ball and also in the field. Right on the money. He has that quicker one. I won't be surprised if he just fires one in base of that leg stump. Oh, that has struck nicely. Brilliant work at long off. Nicely steered towards short third man. And the dot ball here. This game is also turning out to be a one-sided affair. A lot was expected from CSS. But once again, batting has been their issue. End of 17 overs, 71 for 9 CSS group. Seventy-one for 9. It's time for Awais Ahmed to come into the attack round the wicket. He'll be looking to bowl at stumps. Slow delivery down the leg side. It'll be a wide. Very disappointing performance from CSS point of view. Chasing 141. Now they're just one wicket away. Big swing across the line, and as he misses that one, Nipun Babu, he's a character. Just want to play a few shots and enjoy himself, and that's not a bad ploy. Oh, good shot through the offside. Sweeper does well. It's fielded well here, Wajid Khan. Tremendous performance with the ball, well led by Syed Haider. Back of a length delivery there. At this stage, he can afford to just go full with those Yorkers and look to wrap things up. Much formalities now. Game is done and dusted for CSS. That slow bumper into the wicket, tennis ball bounce, one of the over. Chasing 141, they needed the top order to fire. It's not an easy pitch. This is the fourth game played on the same surface. Another single added to the total. They're just trying to hang in there the remainder of the innings, which really don't make much of a difference. Last ball of Awais over. Nicely struck. Little fumble. Was Ahmed Tariq there who slipped over as well. 18 overs gone, 75 for 9. Round the wicket, Wahab Hassan. That's clever bowling. And he's prepared to occupy the crease, Nipun Babu. Just having time in the middle. That is a tempter. And over the head of the fielder at extra cover. That was cleverly bowled by Harbison. A lot slower. Above the eye line of the batter. He's tempted him again. And that is very good shot from Nipun Babu. All the way for 6. Harbison took a bit of a chance by really flighting it up. But the length was the problem. Too close to the batter. Oh, that has followed him a long way. '83 for 9. Nicely played by Nipun Babu. Those 58 runs needed is not possible now. Oh, almost carried to Harbison. Kind of a very fine spell for him. 15 runs and 2 wickets. 19 overs gone. 83 for 9. We are into the last over. Just about formalities now. 5 deliveries remaining. Very disappointing show with the bat. They bowled really well, CSS group, to keep 7 districts. 140. Another block hole delivery and nicely played by Nipun Babu. You only judge a surface when both teams bowl at it, and it goes to show that is that wear and tear. This pitch just breaking up with the odd ball just lifting of a good length, and it's been given as wide. Not quite sure about that decision from the naked eye, but the bouncer followed the right-hander from Wes. This is in the air and dropped. It's Wajid who was at mid-on, diving forward, couldn't hold on to that one. A wild swing there from Nipun Babu, and it's a no ball, and then it's going to be a free hit. misses out on that free hit. Nipan Babu. It was a full length delivery. That is a slow ball. Cotton ball chance. And he has taken it. Jubilation for OS. Fine victory for 7 districts. Defending a modest total. They turn out to be too good. Wonderful. The celebrations begin. All smiles for 7 districts. They won by 52 runs. That's a lot of runs in a T20 game. Absolutely brilliant performance. Quite disappointing as far as batting was concerned from CSS. All they needed, someone in the top 4 to make a decent score. Another fine victory for 7 districts. They're clearly the best side in this tournament so far. A lot of work needs to be done by a CSS group. That's a disappointing batting card for CSS group. 2 for Abhiram Ritvik, 16 each for Ranjit Mani and Alban Elias. Wickets continue to tumble right through the innings, and that's the result. That's why they struggle. They could only manage 88, losing by 52 runs. That's a lot in a T20 game. As the bowling card, Avas picked up 2 wickets. All the bowlers having 2 wickets each. This is tremendous stuff. Mohammad Irfan was economical. Aftab Javed was the same. Wajid Khan picking up 2 wickets as well. That's a match summary. 7 districts batting first mate. 140 for 8. Top scored by Irfan with 53. 2 wickets for Muhammad Ali. In reply, 88 all out. 16 each for Alban Elias and Ranjit Mani. 2 wickets each for Awais, Wahab and Aftab Javed. 7 districts. They won by 52 runs. We'll take a short break, and when we get back with the post-match presentation with Awais Ali.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of Abu Dhabi T20 Bash 2025. Well, in match number 11, Southern Districts batting first and scoring 114. They allotted 20 overs. In reply, CSS, they managed to score only 88 runs and were bundled out. And Southern Districts have won this game by a huge margin, 52 runs. I would now like to invite our match official, Mr. Bilal Pasela, to hand over the player of the match. And the player of the match goes to, once again, Mohammad Irfan from Seven Districts. He scored 53 runs in 46 deliveries with three beautiful boundaries and 4 huge maximums. And also with the ball, bowling 4 overs, 18 runs is what he gave and 2 wickets. बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो मोहम्मद इरफान, दूसरी बार आप प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच बन रहे हैं ऑन द ट्रॉट, कैसा लग रहा है?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह पाक का शुक्र है, अल्लाह पाक इज्जत दे रहा है, बाकी अच्छा लग रहा है।
आपने बहुत ही शानदार बैटिंग की, शुरू में आपके 2 आउट हो गए थे, फिर उसके बाद आपने बहुत अच्छी बारी खेली। वहाँ पे आपका क्या माइंडसेट था?
माइंडसेट यही था, पहले मैंने काफ़ी चार्ज करने की कोशिश की पर बल्ले पे नहीं आ रही थी, फिर थोड़ा टाइम लिया है, फिर बल्ले पे आ रही है, फिर ये विकेट के हिसाब से अच्छा रन था।
आखिरी सवाल, ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच आप किसको डेडिकेट करना चाहेंगे?
जी, मैं ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच वंस अगेन अपने ऑनर हैदर भाई को डेडिकेट करूँगा। उन्होंने मुझे स्पेशल टूर्नामेंट के लिए बुलाया पाकिस्तान से।
Zabardast Mohammad Irfan, congratulations, best of luck and keep up the good work, keep shining. That was Mohammad Irfan, the player of the match once again on the trot. We are done for the day today, but tomorrow and day after tomorrow we have a break, so we will be back on Wednesday for more action. Until then, God bless and goodbye.